Thank you.
Given.
Do you know what it means to come home late at night to a woman who will give you a little love, little kindness, little affection? Well, it means you're in the wrong house. They say love is blind and marriage is an institution. Well, I'm not ready for an institution for the blind just yet. Ladies and gentlemen, to marry or to stay happy is the question of the day. When I was a kid, people used to ask me, son, what are you going to become when you grow up? And I used to reply bashfully, Dula. Had I realized the gravity of my answer, then I would have gladly committed suicide. You know, while writing this debate, I came across such a huge contradictory aspect in English law. There's a topic by the name of corporate governance, and it explains the basic rights that a person is entitled to. And just check the contradictory thoughts of the so-called highly qualified English lawyers. One clause says, every person has a right to freedom. Freedom of speech, freedom of thought, freedom of expression. And the next clause. The very next clause says, every person has a right to marry. I was just wondering, if a person wishes to exercise both the rights, he would be an exact representation of being a king in a prison. Because marriage and freedom, they're like competition. If one stays, the other has to get eliminated.
Yeah.
Another contradiction that I witnessed was between two old married men. I happened to interview them. One was a grumbling English professor, and the other was an ever-smiling Indian. So I go up to this Indian guy and I ask him, sir, you seem to be a very happy man. What is the secret behind your happy marriage? And he replies in the sweetest of his tones. He replies, the secret behind a happy marriage always remains a secret. I was highly amused. I had a sense of humor of the old man, but I pressed on and he replied, a lot of people ask me the secret behind this happy marriage. We take time to go to a restaurant 2 times a week. A little candlelight, soft music, and dancing. She goes on Tuesdays, I go on Fridays. I was highly amused. And then I go up to this English professor and I ask him, sir, you have been married since a long time. What does marriage mean to you? And he looks up at me. Oh, I won't forget that look. It was utter disgust. And the words that came out of his mouth shattered the silence and peace of the room when he replies, marriage. Legal or religious ceremony by which 2 persons of the opposite sex solemnly agree to harass and spy on each other for the next 99 years or till death do them join. I silently inched backwards, picked up my shoes and ran away because had I stayed a moment longer, you guys would not have been able to see me here. So ladies and gents, my interesting experiences so far have led me to believe that getting married is like getting into a tub of hot water. After you get into it, it isn't that hot. So I leave it upon my audience to decide whether to remain in your present lovey-dovey states or take it a step further and regret not taking my advice for the rest of your lives. Because before marriage, you're incomplete. After that, you're finished. Thank you.